Hello YouTube! So, what we are gonna do today is, the standard Akatsuki ranking, but adding a bit of a twist to it. We are gonna rank them by design. So yeah, our most beloved anime terrorist organization, the Akatsuki, is full of freaks and badasses that captivate us with their personality, abilities, but mostly with their character design. The memorable Akatsuki cloak and rings serve as a benchmark for coolness when comparing most Naruto characters. So, what I'm going to do is, look below the cloak. I won't undress them, but examine their unique character design and use a combination of personal preferences and arguments. It's strictly for fun ranking, so feel free to share who you think is the coolest dude in the comments. Now, let's get started. Starting off, we have Juzo. His design is okay, but let's face it, he's Juzo, so I can't really rank him higher than last place. For me, the character design is substantiated by the character's personality, abilities, and his overall part in the story. And Juzo, sorry, but he's lacking in all of those categories. Now, at 11th place, sadly, I had to put one of my favorite characters, but I have no choice. And that is the third sage of the six paths, Nagato. Again, I think his design is kinda fitting, especially his rejuvenated appearance, which is basically a cute, kind-hearted twink with a warm smile. His emancipated self, though, reflects how he has fallen to the dark side and is punishing himself to live with the pain. Dude even refused to heal his legs for 20 years, while having the ability to control life and death. Kinda crazy, I know. At 11th place, we have the fan favorite, Mr. Soul Master Uchiha Itachi. Again, as it is the case with Nagato, his design is fitting. Those deep lines that he has add depth to his attractiveness and show how much he had to endure, even from young age. However, as it is the case with Nagato, fitting and attractive doesn't mean it's still not a bit too generic, which is not really something bad. Generic designs can be awesome for a reason. Everyone loves the cool, handsome, and mysterious dude with the shiny eyes. Now we go with Mr. Tobito, Fake Madara, Obito, you name it. Now, Tobi's orange sword mask is his most distinctive characteristic from the moment his, character is introduced. And yeah, masks are kinda important part of Japanese culture. His mask really adds to his goofy behavior at first, and after that synergizes with the Kamui. It was definitely a good choice to add on Kishimoto's part. Now, Zetsu, on a second thought, I might even put him at 11th place, because his design, it's very simple. However, I just like the two-faced Harvey Dent vibe the true mastermind behind the Akatsuki gives. If you look deeper in it, you can even find the changeability when it comes to Zetsu, and it's not unlike the balance portrayed in the yin and yang symbol. You have the symbol of darkness in Black Zetsu, which is literally Kaguya's will, and the yang in White Zetsu, who can even use, Hashirama's Mokuton style. At 8th place, I have the one and only master of puppets, who is also master of himself because he himself is a puppet, and that is Sasori. Now, as a puppet master, Sasori had all the visual characteristics that would make him stand out to the viewer. Never mind the brutish puppets Sasori was hiding in at first. His main vessel, which was actually his main body turned into a puppet, was so horrorish creepy that with his childlike appearance and his heart in a container up his chest, I still have nightmares to this day. Next we have Kisame, and Kisame, I simply love his design. You know, there's nothing complicated about it. Dude is so straightforward, he's basically a shark in every possible way. He's also relentless when something needs to be done, imposing, strong, with a big shark sword made for chopping. So yeah, good work on Kishimoto's part. Now, next is Orochimaru. And let's face it, while his design and attire is nothing out of the ordinary, his whole snake gimmick and abilities, which revolve through some kind of metamorphosis and resurrection in some way, add to his aura, which in itself boosts his visual appearance. It works because there is no one who desires immortality more than Orochimaru, and his snake theme is a vehicle for change. This has also become one of the main features of his character. Now, I gotta be honest, for the next character I like his base design with the Akatsuki rope the most, and that is Kakuzu. He looked like a straight Edo Tensei from the start, with his glowing green dead eyes. Later though, you'll find why that actually is, and the reason adds more depth to his design. So he's also inspired by the Japanese folklore, but I'm a bit too spooked to tell the story. You can Google it for yourself. Nevertheless, I don't need to say that I'm not a big fan of stealing organs to prolong your life. I don't think that is really cool. As for the next place, I think the way this character prolongs his life is actually cool, okay? And that's why I rank Hidan higher than Kakuzu. At first, his appearance is okayish, as he's, the handsome, muscular dude walking with a scythe. Now, after he performs his ritual, that's when his design changes and adds to his sadistic nature. And I think that's one of the coolest designs in the whole series. So yeah, I like Hidan. On third place, we have Deidart. I don't know, I think we hardly have a visual appearance in Naruto which is that explosive, Deidara is unpredictable, easy to frustrate, blunt, and always brags about his art, which is so fitting with his skill set. In fact, he favors his art so much, he even stuffs his clay bombs through tiny mouths in his body, most notably his hands, and that is the iconic appearance which most Naruto fans associate Deidara with. Now, we are walking straight into the heavenly realm, and at the second place we have the angel of the Akatsuki and Amegakure, and that is Konan. So Konan has this solemn appearance which screams that she is doing the bidding of her celestial superior, which is enhanced by her Shikigami dance technique, making her look like she's both there and isn't, kinda strange. But the fact that this jutsu allows her to create wings for herself just solidifies the angelic theme used for her earlier when she's introduced. Now, as today's winner, what we have here is a divine being, a visual appearance that has spawned countless of theories, including being the fourth Hokage, Naruto's brother, Naruto from the future, and is everyone's association with the words Akatsuki leader. And that is the embodiment of pain and despair. Well, the diva path pain. I could talk about his design so much that I decided he should be separate from Nagato. I'm not a fan of overly pierced stuff, but it just sits so well with him, especially when you consider that this is the body of the person who actually founded the Akatsuki. This is the coolest and coldest design in the whole series, with a badass aura that travels, people like Madara. The Earthpath Pain embodies the whole divine and mysterious gimmick really well, and with his menacing glaze that looks devoid of any emotion, I find him extremely fitting for the whole God team, So yeah, that's my opinion on the topic, but I might consider doing some Akatsuki ranking based entirely on coolness. Not looking that deep into it, and it might look entirely different than this one. Okay, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so that I could have enough chakra to make a stronger video next time. Okay? Bye bye!